Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, let's listen to Dhurandhar, The Revenge, AARI, and we'll be watching the hot Ranveer Singh. Look at the swag.
घिर घिर बदल बरसणगे जदों धीर मिलन धूरा वाले घिर घिर बदल बरसणगे हुण बदले रुख हवावां दे आई अखां ते आई मेरी सरदारी आरी यारी यारी आरी यारी यारी वे तेरी मेरी इक जिंदड़ी लेके लुट जिंद सारी वे तेरी मेरी यारी 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 ओ मेरे दिल दी बाजी अगे कोई दर्द बढ़ाना अगे सारी दुनियादारी ठगे मेरी जान तेरे तो वारी आरी यारी यारी आरी यारी यारी वे तेरी मेरी इक जिंदड़ी
It was epic
लेके लुट
scene.
जिंद सारी वे तेरी मेरी यारी यारी यारी
My father raised me a winner. I would kill for my people. It don't make me a sinner. From the coast to the plains, everybody know the name. Coming from, we got bills to maintain. Bitch, you got an ego. Shut up, fuck with me though. I make all that money like I'm running a casino. G code, now I got that power in my genome. Cut the bluff, can you stand up? What's between though? Better watch your
पीठ परखता तेरा जग बैरी होया मेरा
I cried in that scene when Ranveer meets his sister.
जाने तू ही बस जाने मेरी दिलदारी आरी यारी यारी आरी यारी यारी वे तेरी मेरी इक जिंदड़ी लेके लुट जिंद सारी वे तेरी मेरी यारी 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 हो मेरे दिल दी बाजी अगे कोई दर्द बढ़ाना लगे सारी दुनियादारी ठगे वे मैं जान तेरे तो वारी आरी 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 वे तेरी मेरी इक जिंदड़ी लेके लुट जिंद सारी वे तेरी मेरी यारी यारी यारी
Dhurandhar, I really loved it. I watched part one and I thought that, after watching part one, you have so much of expectation for part two, and I think it did it did justice to the second part as well, the revenge. It was amazing. Especially the touching part of that. I think everybody loved that part, and I'm sure it must have touched so many people, their emotion, when he sees when he meets the sister in that small mm, house, right? The sister, her acting, her body movement, helpless, and also I think she was joyful, she was confused, she was like happy to see a brother, as well as I think, like you don't want your sibling to see you in that pathetic condition, but also the happiness that she is saved, and then I was just thinking, like, such a beautiful bond it is to have, like a sibling bond is uh just it's a privilege, I feel, to have this siblings and the relationships. Few things that I remember: transition of Ranbir, like how he was when he was young, and young as in like before becoming who he is. Everybody has their own past experiences, and how beautifully he used his tragedy to make it something very meaningful. And I think, again, while watching this movie, so many reflections was there in my head that, you know sometimes in life we face with tragedy a lot, but I think every tragedy has a meaning, and if we uh, know to take the opportunity of a tragedy, it can turn out to be something good. Like how he, when he meets that police guy, he says that, oh, like, why do I want to serve a system that the system a system which does not protect their own people. But again, the police inspector, the higher authority, narrates the experience in such a way that it just changes the plot. And how I think it's my reflection is that how a tragedy can turn out to have such a meaning. And I really liked, the philosophy of, like, I think they have this three things. I think patience, I forgot the other two values that they keep repeating, but what resonated with me was patience. Have patience, patience. Yeah, not just act out, but have patience. With time, things happens. Having the patience. I think this movie, more than anything, it was a lot of a reflection for me, thinking about life in general. Like, especially thinking about tragedy, like how it can turn out to be, again, it's up to an individual, if you want to make it something meaningful and useful, and take opportunity of the tragedy, and be opportunistic and make something good about it, or just be in that victim mode and just victimize yourself and just give up in life and lose. So instead, he chose the other way to make the tragedy into something meaningful. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts, like how you felt after watching the movie Durandar. I felt it was nice. It was, initially it started with tragedy, but something good came out of it. So great. Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching the movie. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.